Welcome back to Voice of the Founding Fathers. I'm your host, Dr. D. Lee Pippin, and the discussion today is over Trump's and Mar-a-Lago and the search for documents. I have heard everything going back and forth and people saying, oh, the poor picked on man. Let me remind you of something. Trump brought this on himself because he stole top secret documents from the White House that were never supposed to leave a facility. And Trump does not have the authority to say they're no longer secrets. Doesn't have that. It's not in the book. It's not under executive privilege. That's a load of garbage. And yet you have people jumping to his defense, attacking the FBI. Has everyone lost their minds? What kind of hold does this man have on you all? How is it you forget common sense? How is it you overlook things that are considered a violation of the Espionage Act? This man took top secret, eyes only material. Some of it marked never to be seen outside of a government secured facility to his personal home after being out of office that has no government secured facility with it anymore. And it wasn't even in secure locations. It was in a closet. They talk about it safe, but that's not where most of the documents were. They were in a closet, a storage closet, one that actually employees of Mar-a-Lago did have access to. There was no security. And now we have umpteen empty folders marked top secret, special ops. Don't look outside of the government secured facilities that are empty. Where did those documents go? Where are they? This is a major problem. And frankly, I'm tired of this man making our country a laughingstock to the world. And I'm really tired of some of the rest of you enabling it. Stop being cowards. Those of you that are in the middle, those of you in the party, my own party, stop being damn cowards. Speak up about what's happening. Stop the problem. Don't continue to put gasoline on the fire because you think because if he looks at you right, you're going to get elected. Well, if you're being elected for fraud, then you are a fraud. If you're pandering to the fraud, you're committing the fraud. As far as I'm concerned, y'all should be charged with him. Anybody that's gone along with his nonsense, continue to perpetuate these lies, continue to go ahead and overlook criminal acts and defend them, you're an accomplice after the fact. You should be charged. You should be. That is a problem. And our country is going further and further and further down. Soon, we'll be the next third world country. Maybe we can go to Venezuela and ask them for aid instead of the other way around. Or Cuba, or Russia, or China. Because they'll be all ahead of us because of stupidity within this nation. Pandering to hype instead of actual fact. Pandering to the showmanship instead of looking for the meat behind it. I want to actually see a plan, a real plan, a written out plan, not tax on everyone else. I want to know what my party is actually doing. I want to know what the Democratic Party actually wants to do. I want to see the blow-by-blow playbook of how we're going to turn this country around. And if either party can't produce it, then both parties need to go. And something new needs to come into office. And this continual bickering between the parties needs to stop. because you're just destroying the country and costing us a lot of money. Get your acts together. And the people of this country, the people I'm talking to now, you need to hold the politicians accountable for actions. Not fluff, not lies, not little cute snippets that get put out there, but their actual actions. And if there's anything about their actions that smells wrong, looks wrong, or seems wrong, change the politician. Anyone's interested? Just text me and I'll send you a list of all the politicians I think need to be changed because of their actions. And I'll tell you why. And it's a long list. Actually, most of Congress needs to be replaced. If you ask me the point blank real truth, most of Congress. And it's not because of the dark swamp. No. Well, yes. And the fact that all of them are in bed together from both sides. Both sides. And they keep doing this petty nonsense, pandering for all these votes instead of working together to make our country work. So they used to go ahead and do some of the petty things, but it was all show, and they worked everything else in the background. Now, no one does anything in the background. Now, they just work on destroying our country, and they point at each other and blame. Time to stop that. Time for the people to stop them. Because if you don't, there won't be a country anymore. And then you'll really have a reason to cry. Keep that in mind. It continues this path. America will cease to exist, and it won't take that much longer. It will be in your lifetime. Because emotions don't actually make things happen. Logic and reason do. And thus far, everybody's just being emotional. And logic and reason has been thrown out the door. It's almost like watching some of the actions in the Indian parliament when they've had fistfights break out. I'm just waiting for that to happen here. I know it's coming. We'll see it soon. I suggest we could even put up which contenders we want to see fight. Maybe it could be a pay-per-view show. Should be great. In the meantime, I'd actually like to have a real working government, not a Coliseum sideshow. So I hope you agree with me and you're planning on going out there and making changes with your votes, which are coming up very soon. Actually research your candidates. Don't buy the hype. Dig below the facade. Find the truth of the individual. Thank you. And remember to subscribe to our channel. Hit the like button and the notifications so you get kept up to date when we put things out. Thank you and see you again soon. Have a great night.